everybody, and welcome back to another video from HSTV. And in today's video, as you can see by the video title, I'm going to be doing a day in the life of a medical student in the UK, or more specifically in Edinburgh, which is in Scotland. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoy this video. It is way too early in the morning. I'm not used to vlogging this early, but here we are. You can see I've actually had to turn on the lights because even though we're in September, I feel like it's already a little bit doom and gloom outside. It's starting to get a little bit dark even though it's almost 8 o'clock. It's raining today. We've got classical Edinburgh weather, so this is very fitting with the vlog. And yeah, today I'm going to be off to placement and then I've got some tutorials, so I'll take you guys along with me, and yeah, hope you enjoy this. Job number 1 of the day is breakfast, and guys, I never take any coffee or tea. I'm not a big fan. I am a milk kind of person, and the most elite way of eating cereal is in a mug, so I would just highly recommend this to you all. But yeah, this does have cereal in it, even though you can't see it. It's Weetabix, and yeah, I'm gonna just quickly eat this and then we'll get going. Alright everybody, so I've just parked my car. Now, I can't really park inside the hospital because that parking is only for patients and visitors. So normally the medical students, they use bus, but if you are going to come in the car, then you need to use one of the side streets. So yeah, it's just a short walk, like a 5 to 10 minute walk to the hospital now. Now, if you are new to the channel and you don't know who I am, my name is Heen Shamaz. I am a 4th year medical student here at the University of Edinburgh. And yeah, this channel is all about medicine at Edinburgh, tech videos, note-taking videos, and yeah, you should probably go down and subscribe. Alright, so we are now changed and I'm gonna head up to ward 205 because I'm on a GI placement. This is actually my last week of GI placement, and technically today was supposed to be a study day for me and I only had tutorials later on, but I did want to come in today and practice some cannulations and venipunctures, so I thought I'd take time out for that. And yeah, if there's something interesting going on in the ward, then of course I'm gonna get involved, and yeah, I'll see you guys in a bit.
Hours later.
had a chance to catch up, so let me just run you down what I was doing this morning. So first of all, I was in ward 205 in the GI ward, and I helped out on the ward round. I did some blood. I know I was wanting to do some cannulations, but unfortunately didn't really get an opportunity because today is actually a bank holiday in the UK, which means a lot of places are off, including some consultants and staff and things. So majority of the bloods and cannulations were done by the night team. So a little bit of bad luck there, but still I got an opportunity to help clerk in a new patient and do all of their bloods. So that was good. And then I felt like I was just hanging around in GI doing not very much. So then I headed over to the respiratory ward. Now, so you're technically not really supposed to go ward to ward, but I had some bedside teaching last week in respiratory ward where I asked some of the doctors if I could come in and practice a resp exam. So that's what I basically did. I tried to make the most of my time, and this is something I really recommend to other medical students as well. Don't just go into placement blindly. Like, you need to go in with aims. What do you want to achieve that day? And then you'll be making the most of it. So that's basically what I did. So I went to respiratory ward, did a respiratory exam. I heard like a high-pitched wheeze. I also heard like high resonance in one of the lobes. So that was actually quite interesting for me, my first respiratory discovery. So yeah, I alerted the doctors to that. So then they actually went and checked this lady. So that was quite interesting. And then yeah, basically had lunch and then some tutorials as well, as you saw. On kind of some on hemotensis, some on lower GI bleeding and iron deficiency anemia. So really been a mixture of a day, and yeah.
A few moments later.
Well, it has definitely brightened up outside. This is very typical Edinburgh weather. This morning it was like the worst gloomy weather you could think of. Now the sun's out, you wouldn't be able to tell. So yeah, that's Edinburgh for you. But yeah, I'm just walking to my car now, and so I thought I'd just take this little opportunity to talk about some of the things that you can do kind of outside of medicine as well. I'm sure this is a thing across all universities, but honestly Edinburgh University has a lot of societies that you can join. You know, if you were watching the last vlog with the Freshers RMS Fair, you saw that there was plenty of societies there, ranging from academic to other like fun, social, sporting societies as well. So obviously with medical school, I totally understand that it's difficult to balance everything. I mean, I struggle to balance just my, my university work, my lectures and my placement, but it is really important that you join some societies, really get yourself out there, whether that's academic or something social. I mean, I'm sure there's something to suit everybody. So yeah, I really recommend that. For me, I am a pretty academic person, I think. I'm not much of a social bee, but you will find me in the Cardiovascular Society and the Cardiothoracic Society here at Edinburgh. And then I also do the Cardiothoracic National Society as well. I'm on the committee for that. So yeah, there's lots to get involved with. You just need to keep your eyes peeled, do a bit of research, and honestly, you will find your people, you will find your happy place. And yeah, definitely, medicine is not just limited to the hospital. You can go beyond that, and there's a lot of opportunities all the time. Yes, so I have now arrived home In fact, we thought we'd make the most of the good weather. We're really lucky because we live beside this like astro pitch, and if you guys are new to the channel and you don't know, this is my little brother Hadid. Say hello to the vlog.
Hello.
And he's a bit of a football maniac. Now, I used to also be into football back in the day.
Yeah, and the funny thing is that I only got this kit today, and there's this other new one as well. It has like all the fire design.
I mean, obviously, if he's getting a new football kit, then we've got to like, you know, take it for a spin.
We just have to.
Yeah, so yeah, obviously like keeping fit is really important at university as well, guys. So highly recommend get yourself involved in a sport, any sport, and yeah, stay fit.
Football recommended.
Yes! Here's the Mbappe celebration.
A little later.
Guys, as you can see, it is now kind of getting dark outside. The time is 8:05. I have spent way too long downstairs doing nothing. This is just one of the struggles, I guess, that I face. I think every medical student really faces this, or any student. You know, when you've been out all day, you've been at placement, and then when you come home, it's just like you just want to do nothing. You're just still done with the day. And I think this has been happening a lot more now when I've started my clinical years, because yeah, it's just so hectic being outside all day on placement and tutorials. And so like after dinner I just like chill for so long, and I know this is going to catch up with me near exam time, but honestly I think it is important to take it easy when you're on placement, especially with, you know, my current schedule. I'm scheduled to be on placement every single day. Some days I just have to, you know, be really realistic with myself, like, am I making the most of being on placement that day? And if I'm not, then I will just stay at home and I will just do lectures that day. So the plan right now, so as I said, it's 8 o'clock. I mean, I might do a little bit of work for about an hour or so, just doing some respiratory lectures, and then really after that, I mean, I don't like to stay up too late, so around 10 o'clock I will be in bed. So that is the plan for the rest of the day. If you're still watching the video, thank you, I hope you liked it. And yeah, let me show you a bit of my lecture-y note-taking stuff. I've switched to Notion now for the majority of my university work. If you've been following the channel, you'll know I was a big fan of Samsung Notes for a long time, but Samsung Notes is unfortunately not available on Windows PC anymore. So yeah, having to make a little bit of a transition, and I'll be doing a video on this soon. So yeah, let me show you a sneak peek of what I've been up to on Notion. Yeah, so basically this is how I've set up my Notion. I'm going to be doing a full tour of this and how I went about this in a separate video, as I said, but yeah, this is my medicine page, and these days I've been working on respiratory medicine, so now you can have a look at kind of how I've been doing things. I quite like how Notion has this like toggle feature. I feel like it's a good mixture of trying to test yourself but also taking notes. I found that when I used Anki, it was very time consuming and not as helpful for me. So I think this way is better for me. And yeah, I've already finished doing the gastroenterology stuff. So yeah, this is kind of how it looks like, and respiratory will look similar. But yeah, keep a look out on the channel. I'll be doing a lot more on Notion. Alright everybody, that is going to be the end of this video. I hope you've enjoyed it. I hope this is giving you a nice flavour into what life as a medical student is like in the UK. I mean, obviously this is not representative of every medical student in the UK, but you know, hope it gives you some ideas. Let me know if you have any questions. I'd love to hear about your experiences wherever you are studying medicine. And yeah, I'll see you in my next video, guys. Goodbye.